Okay, now this episode we're going to build an actual cell block, which is the holding cell is really more of a temporary place. So first off, I'm going to take a grant out for cell block A. It gives you 20,000 advance and 20,000 upon completion. And all I have to do is raise your prisoner capacity to 15. The cell block I'll be building will have capacity for 16 prisoners. And the other grant we're going to do is short-term investment. We have to actually give them 5,000, but in the end we get 16,000 back. Pretty damn good investment. All we have to do is wait a few days for that to come back. Now keep in mind you can only have 2 grants at a time, so you might want to pick another grant instead of that. I only picked that because I kind of know what I'm doing. Sort of, maybe. Alright, so I'm going to make my cell block 11 by 29. And while I'm at it, I'm going to research some things. I like Clone. That's very nice. That lets you basically copy and paste blueprints. And I'm going to want some groundskeeping and cleaning going on. It's all very expensive, but all very important. And for finance, I'm going to unlock bank loan. In case I screw myself over, I can always get a loan. And you know what? I didn't put a door there. Okay, so I'll put a jail door starting off. And we're also going to hire that foreman. And I'm going to hire a security chief as well. There's a lot of great security things. We'll probably go over that in the next episode. Have a big security episode. Now I'm going to make this a shower. And let's see, I made this out of brick, right? I can't even tell. Pretty sure I made it out of brick. I want to wait till they finish. I don't want to clash my walls. They're working on it very hard too, which is great. In the meantime, I'm going to place these shower heads in the shower here. I'm just going to cover this whole area here. We're going to have 8 showers on each side, and it'll be 1 shower per inmate, so it works out perfectly. We're going to want some drains. You can put the drains under the door here. It's very important because I believe it spreads diagonally as well. I think we're just waiting on that door. Oh, maybe this tree. As you can see, the prisoners are being escorted here. The cooks have made their food and they're serving it. And you gotta be careful here. I usually have a guard assigned here. I can't actually assign patrols yet because this is a top place for riots. Any place where there's a lot of prisoners at once, like canteen or the yard, you have to be very careful. Alright, we need to stretch our water over here. Actually going to bring it pretty far there. We'll have the small ones there. So did I make this out of brick or what? Why is this foundation not done? What are we missing? What is going on here? Why is this not complete? Oh my god, to do remove log. There we go. Come on, seriously, you guys are doing that first? Uh-oh. That's not good. Why aren't you building the foundation? Crap. Alright, this does happen sometimes. Problem is I don't know what foundation I put on here. It just says foundation. Oh yeah, take that log. Oh, thank you. You're awesome. Remove that. Build the wall. Finish it. Perfect. Why is this not complete yet? Ah, there we go. Okay, it was brick. Alright, I just want to double check something quick here. I might have screwed up the way I did the shower. I think I might have left a space in between. We'll find out in 1 second. So what I'm doing right now is I'm building the cells here. The cells need to be 2 by 3, and you need a bed and a toilet. And what I'm going to do is hopefully clone will be researched by the time... Oh! Well, that's weird. It queues things up odd. I did clone first, yet it's not even being worked on. I did bank loan last, yet bank loan is like one of the first ones being worked on. That is so weird. Okay, I guess we're not cloning this time. That's fine. This is pretty easy to do. Cloning just saves you a bunch of time is all. And the monotony of just placing these over and over again. Plus, you might make a mistake. Like, I think I might have done with the showers. We'll find out once I get up here. Now, there should be 16 cells and 16 showers, which will put us over the 15 mark that we need for this cell block A and get a ton of money. Yep, see, I did screw it up. Supposed to make the showers longer. I did give them some more room for that shower. I thought so. Alright, where is shower at? There we go. Alright, that's very easy to fix though. We just tell them to dismantle all these. We don't want to do dump, because dump they'll actually, I think they bring it to the garbage. They don't even sell it. Dismantle will mean they put it back in storage, which they'll take it from to just put it back up again. So we don't waste any money, and just waste some time for construction. The only issue we have is the pipes here. We need to remove pipes. Okay, there we go. Dismantle utility. I can't even tell if it's dismantling anything. I think it is. And we want to build these new pipes here. And we also want to go across our cells like this. These pipes will go to the toilets. The reason I use small ones is because the prisoners are liable to get through these big ones, because apparently they're big enough to fit a person, like the Shawshank Redemption. Then I keep it small at the end here just because I can. I forget exactly how far the small pipes go, but you can't just make small pipes throughout your whole prison. There's just not enough pressure. Alright, let's go crazy with these toilets now. And as you can see, one reason you might not want to have your prisoners in yet is because they're already filling up the cells while I'm making them. Thankfully, the low risk and medium risk prisoners aren't really big troublemakers, so they're not like shivving your guards and workmen and stuff. They might be stealing tools though, so I might do a shakedown after this, or at least have them search the cells. Now with the clone tool, we could just copy and paste all this. And what you can do is just don't label them cells yet until they're done being built as well. That's another thing you could do. I don't really feel like waiting. Once again, not being able to see the walls when you're making rooms is kind of annoying. And they like these cells a lot better than this holding cell because they have their own privacy, their own personal toilet. And if you want to be really nice, you could even give them a window or a bookshelf or something. Now we can hold twice as many prisoners and they'll have their own private cells. And we have 8 more arriving tomorrow, so that's perfect. As you can see, they're storing all this extra stuff here. And you notice we can't see in this room because we have Fog of War on, which means we need a camera or a staff member to be able to see what's going on in here. Adds some extra challenge to the game. Alright, what have we unlocked? Okay, cleaning. There we go. Let's get some cleaning staff, some janitors. 2 will last you for a while. As you can see, this place is already getting really dirty. Look how dirty the cafeteria is. I don't know how these cooks make the kitchen this dirty. I think they just throw food on the ground instead of in the trash can. It's like ridiculously dirty. Alright, I think I'll speed up time a little bit. Just get this cell block done. Oh, as you see, we're starting to get a little low on power here. So we want to get some more capacitors. Thankfully, we have a bunch of money now. I want to get even more once we're done with that cell block. So that should fix all your early game money needs. So I'm actually just going to go crazy and have them construct all of these. Well, as many as I can afford. But as you'll see, we'll have enough funds shortly. Oh, unless I made a really stupid mistake. Shoot. Can I cancel this? Oh, I don't get my money back though. Shoot. It's already got them delivering. Okay, so the mistake I made was I didn't build doors. See, it's very easy to make mistakes in this game. Alright, we will not be getting our 20k for a bit. Ah, shoot. Alright, that's fine though. I don't really need it until tomorrow anyways when we have more prisoners. I think we almost have 8 cells built. So all the cells are missing are the doors. So I'm just going to speed things up a little bit. Watch everyone going about their business here. The cool thing about the cash flow here, your daily cash flow, it's actually split up between every hour of the day. So every hour you get like 1/24 of your total, which is pretty nice. And I have plenty of staff right now. 4 security guards will be plenty. It's like 1 guard per 2 prisoners, so we might want to hire a couple more once we get these new prisoners, but I'm a little concerned about money at the moment. Unfortunately, I forgot how expensive these jail doors are. They're 200 each. But we should get a small influx of money. Looks like 3,800 once we get these prisoners. And all this money comes from like government grants or something because the prison system's ridiculous. We have plenty of power now. I definitely overdid it with the power. That's my fault. I totally forgot about the jail cells. Alright, I'm just going to skip ahead to when the new prisoners arrive here. Alright, new prisoners are arriving. I got my big influx of cash here. Let's finish building these. There we go. We should have 16 cells once they're done building the doors there. Oh, I do need some more electricity, it looks like. Yeah, I did not have the cables go down there. I'm just going to have the electricity run down the outside of the building. Well, it's because I don't want the workmen to be working in between the walls and stuff. Sometimes they get funky when you have to build stuff underground on the corners as well. They don't have access to it. And the electrical cable from here I can use in this building as well. Future building. Look at all these jail doors. So they can't get in because I need more guards. Because I have more money, I can hire a couple more guards now. I'll be careful with my money until they get done here. This should get me that grant, which will give me 20k. And I'm also going to change my intake. Instead of just accepting everything available, I'm just going to have it filled to capacity. And we got the grant. As you can see, we have 16 out of 16 prisoners. we have a fully functional prison going. Well, once I get some lights. Alright, let's do one more grant here. Cell block B. Let's go crazy with our cell blocks. Alright, I need to first build a fence around here. I might as well make it a little far. There we go. Give us plenty of space to work with. And I'll build it off of that, this fence that's already in existence again. And what I'm going to do is use this clone tool, which is finally unlocked. And you can hold it right like this and just copy and paste stuff. You'll still want to build the initial foundation. In fact, I think it's required. As you see, it's all red here. First, I need to get this fence done, because otherwise, if I knock down this fence, prisoners can just walk out, and it'll disable all the buildings here. Come to think of it, this wall's off a little bit. That's so weird. Huh. Oh well. It's nice not having everything perfect. Your OCD might drive you nuts, but... it's very wabi-sabi. There we go. I was hoping the workmen would just walk around. Okay, so this might take them a little while, so I'm just going to skip ahead. Alright, looks like they're almost done with the fence. I'm going to go into bureaucracy and grab a couple more techs. Wait, how much money do we have? Oh, I have 30,000. I have plenty of money. Now, I'm going to get some security techs. First, I want to be able to determine deployment, which allows you to permanently station guards to sectors of your prison, which is awesome. Intelligence lets you unlock the confidential informants ability, or rather you can see all the informants, and also unlocks the gang intelligence view, which is going to be important to me because I've never dealt with gangs before. I guess rival gangs will like shiv each other and try and kill each other and stuff. That's no good. I also want to unlock patrols and dogs. Can't unlock dogs yet though. Alright, now we have enough room to do this. We're going to build these massive foundations. Basically, I'm going to triple this cell block. And that should get us close to our goal. I kind of like the look of the brick more than concrete. I don't think it has any practical effect. Oh, it didn't let me do that. And let me stretch it to just 10. There we go. Should be cool with that. Alright, just to make sure we counted right, I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, then a door. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a door. And then 4 to the next wall. Okay, we're good. Now, the only thing the clone tool doesn't do, or at least, as far as I know, doesn't do, it doesn't copy the utilities. You know what? As you can see, we're still having electrical issues. Normally I have the electrical cable just go straight down. That's probably what I should have done. You know, I'll just have the cable just cross in a little bit here. We'll make it look cool. Really not that efficient, but you gotta work with what you got. I'm also gonna have one cable go here because later I'm gonna put a security camera here and they need a direct connection to the main electricity wire. Okay, so big problem here right from the start. You see they're screwing up everything because this fence is in the way. What I should have done is gotten rid of the fence first. So I'm going to do demolish wall for this whole thing. I'm pretty certain this kind of screwed up everything, but we can fix it. Also going to dismantle this jail door, where the workmen don't have to have a security guard open them every time. So we can't do anything until this fence is gone, and then we're going to replace it with more foundation, and hopefully it works out. Let's fast forward to that. Oh yeah, this is a mess, isn't it? Hiring those extra 2 workmen really helped out a lot though. Getting things done a lot faster. I almost want to hire more. But they're not really doing too much at the moment when I'm not building. Okay, I think they're filling in the holes now. Speed things up again here. Put in all those missing electrical cables too. Pretty sure the prisoners don't like living in the dark, so that'll be important to do. I don't think they mess with the electricity at all. Okay, so what you'll see here is building a foundation next to another foundation takes out the wall in between them. So the first thing we want to do is rebuild the wall. And I think there's just that one little pile of logs here stopping them from finishing this foundation. So we're just going to wait till they're done with that. Come on, guys. Obviously, we're going to get that wall built as soon as possible, too. Make all these cells complete. Thankfully, these prisoners are pretty chill. If they were maximum security prisoners, they'd probably be, like, trying to shank all my workmen and stuff. What are we missing? Oh, there we go. Okay, it's all good. I was getting nervous for a little bit there. Alright, so we need to put this right in between. So this is 3 different cell blocks, A, B, and C, if you want to call them that. Now what we can do is we can run down the utilities. Get that built first. Oh, shoot. That needs to be longer. It's important to build the main pipe first, so it doesn't just replace the main pipe with smaller pipes. And I don't think you can go from, like, big pipe to small pipe back to big pipe again. That seems like it'd be a big no-no. See, this is a lot easier than placing all the individual cells, at least, though. So, not that big of a deal, considering how much more prison space we're about to get. Alright, we're also going to want the cable just to go straight down here, because it seems to be a big deal. Yeah, even though I have the cable there, I don't care. It just seems simpler to get the straight down cable there. Especially since we don't have any walls built, they can just get it over with. Although, I do want to stretch that out a little bit just so I get to where the camera is going to be. There we go. Alright, let's just speed up a little bit. Let's get all those utilities done before we clone things over here. Meanwhile, the rest of our prison is going pretty well. So now that we have a police chief, we can see the danger level. And the danger level is low, and all the prisoners say they're well treated. Well, 14 say they're well treated. Now 13, 12, uh-oh. But no one's got any major complaints. As you see, we have plenty of meals for the prisoners here. Everything is going well. A little Polaroid. I need to unlock a lot more of those. See, you know, what I probably should have done is just put a normal door there while they're working on this. I'm going to hire a couple more guards since we're going to want more guards anyways. To help these guys get this going. Oh my god, this is a disaster with these guys. Alright. I think it's good enough to start cloning things over. Now the only problem with the cloning is it's also going to clone the room, so we're going to have prisoners moving in here. But I have the intake set to You know what? I'm actually going to close the intake. There we go. So we won't have any new prisoners going in there. And if somehow we messed up these cells, the prisoners would move from here to the new ones. But since we're not going to do that, it should be fine. Just good to keep in mind. So the cool thing about cloning is you can do this. Check that out. That saves you a ton of time, huh? Oh, I'm out of money though. Well, thankfully I do have lots of money coming to me soon. Well, it's going to be another day for that. But you can see how easy it is to clone. Oh, one thing we definitely need is a shower. Now, I'm actually going to clone this whole area because there is a drain behind that door I also wanted to copy. There we go. Ooh, maybe I can just clone this last little bit. Come on. No, I don't have enough money. Okay, so we're going to have 16 in each block. So that's going to be 16, 32, 48. And we need to get up to 50. So you know what? Trying to think if I should try and cheat a little bit by building just a couple cells randomly. Now, I probably should have picked something besides cell block B. 50 is actually more than I thought it was going to be for my funds. Although once I get new prisoners, it'll be fine. So you know, I'm gonna reopen the prisoners. We'll get some more money that way. Fill the capacity. There we go. Oh, did they just arrive just now? Wow, that was good timing. Good thing I didn't wait a little bit longer. We've been waiting a whole nother day. Now, we seem to have some issues here. From what I can hear. Sounds like there might be a riot. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this. People getting shivved. Just drop another guard right there. Oh man, we got people unconscious. I do not have an infirmary set up yet. That's what I should have done first, was build an infirmary. See, it's a learning experience. It'll just get better and better each time. Oh, we're just under enough funds to finish this prison. Or not the prison, rather the cell block here. That's okay, we'll get even more people tomorrow. And we're making more money daily as well for each prisoner as well. So finally we're actually going to start making some profit on our own without having the grants. You know what I could do is research extra grant. It's only 500. And that'll let me get even more money. So there are ways to bail yourself out. And I'm not completely screwed. Like, I could fast forward a few days and just, you know, get money from daily cash flow. Now, one thing we can do while we're waiting for the prisoners to arrive tomorrow is we can set up deployment for our guards, and we can set up guard patrols. So what I'm going to do is have a guard patrol each cell block here. You set them up like that. If you connect them, they'll become one big patrol. So you usually don't want to do that. Then you click once more, and a guard will get assigned to that patrol. And that's all that guard will do. We'll just patrol that. We're not going to assign a guard to this one yet. I'd also like to have a guard going down this main route here. He can help open doors for workmen and such. And I'd like a guard to be patrolling the holding cell area. And you always want a guard in the yard. And as well as the canteen. So are we short on guards? Oh no, looks like we have enough. And this area should be pretty safe. We don't really need a guard. See, now we always have line of sight here, and we don't have to worry, like, if there's a riot that breaks out, we'll have one guard on scene. Plus, having a guard around will make a riot that much less likely anyways.